Hi, this is Ken Griffey Jr. Welcome to the show, Retro Mode.
Foul ball! He's out! Foul! Out! Timeout! Play ball! He's out! Play ball! Strike! Timeout!
Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak. Here's Robbie Grossman, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Oakland, the left fielder, Robbie.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
First pitch, 7:05.
This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
No balls and one strike. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Chapman is one of the very best corner infielders in the game today. Oftentimes first and third basemen are known for their offensive work, but he's truly a multi-dimensional talent. Really makes an impact on defense, and that makes him incredibly fun to watch every time he takes the field.
Yeah, watching him go about his business. First step quickness, his reaction time is unparalleled, able to make all the plays, and he takes a ton of pride in his craft.
So he throws him for the strikeout. Matt Chapman goes down for the first out of the game. Here's the 1-0. Fouled straight back. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play. So digging in now, Chris Davis. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Line toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play. And Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Giancarlo.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing the ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against
the right fielder. The center fielder, number 22.
Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1-2. Chapman is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Ramon Laureano goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level.
Got him. And Oakland, good night.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory.
Our final line score tonight. Leading off tonight for the Yankees.
Here comes the first pitch.
The shortstop.
Ski with the ball hit high and deep out to left field. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki. His first homer here in the series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
I thought the leadoff hitter is supposed to set the table for the guys behind him. Not the case with that swing of the bat right now. Game's changed, fellas. Get ready for a good one.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Voit at second, and Andujar at first with no outs. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Here's another 0-2. Into center field, line drive base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks, code red.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 1 out. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now.
Batting 5th.
So striding in, Torres. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. 1 run scores. 2 runs are in. And he's safe.
Yeah, and I'm sure the pitcher is talking to himself on the mound, too. And I can't blame him. He's responsible for loading the bases, and he just served up a pitch that absolutely got roped for a bases-clearing triple. 1 swing, 3 runs.
A bullet to first base. But the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Batting 8.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. The 0-1 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Bradley. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long flyout. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought, and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Bradley. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Oh, and this deflects right off him. It's an inside-the-park 2-run home run.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He leads off this half inning in what they hope to be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Fouled off. Benintendi has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Betts. who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Standing in, Steve Pearce. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to third. Oh, he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Batting fourth.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Previous history with Sabathia. Just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. Sabathia pauses. Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. Now the first pitch from CC. In there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He singled his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now here's the pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The throw into second, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just...
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's gone into the monster seats. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. His first homer here in the series as the blowout continues.
Now, I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Throw won't get him.
You know, Hero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised. that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. And this will rattle off the base of the monster. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Man, I can't believe that just happened. I bet neither can he. He was tracking this line drive all the way, I thought, but then it flies right past him. He looks back, and there's no help coming. He has to retrieve it himself.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The tag gets 1, and a relay home. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. The tag, and it's a double play, and that gets him out of the inning.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Plenty of offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line score. Well, heroes are made. He was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well,
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner. Leading off for the
infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Your attention.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound.
Number 37.
And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Vasquez is under it. The 0-2 delivery. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have got him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swinging a ball Hit on the ground. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution.
And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. An intentional walk is one thing, but an intentional pull.
And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout, as that will now load the bases.
The center fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. 1 run is scored. Now the third man is scored. And my goodness gracious, an inside the park grand slam. Come on. At the plate, Aaron Judge. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 3. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Next for the Yankees.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And the run is in to score from second.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet.
Ouch, that one hit him. Striding in, Luke Voigt. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Luke,
what is going on? Sign from the dugout says they want to intentionally walk home a run here.
now batting, the first baseman.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Sanchez, the runner at third. Andujar over at second. Voigt on at first with nobody out. And not in time as the run scores. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And now it'll be the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. And now an intentional walk is the call from the dugout. That will bring in a run. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-0. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run. So stepping in, Brett Gardner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
From the stretch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. 1 run scores. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Tyler Thornburg takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
Giancarlo Stanton will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. But right at the shortstop for the second out. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Grounded to third. Backhanded. And he is in there. And a big RBI there as the run scores scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Miguel.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First delivery to him on the way. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a double steal try here. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi going back on it. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of this series, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Into the box, Greg Bird. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to the